Buying a home can feel overwhelming, especially if you're worried about overpaying, missing red flags, or losing out in a competitive market. And Googling your way through it, well, that isn't a strategy. Online information can't always tell you what's happening in our market or a particular neighborhood or how to compete intelligently in it. Buying your first home is very different from buying one you've already had experience with. And selling a home while trying to buy another home, that's an entirely different level of complexity. What most buyers really aren't worried about is finding a house, although that's a very emotional process for sure. They're worried that they're making the wrong decision and they're paying maybe the wrong price or making the wrong offer, and it becomes a paralysis of indecision and second guessing themselves. And you don't need that when you're buying a home. I'm Kristin Borostyan, and I work with a select group of buyers who want guidance, who want to be prepared, and who wants someone to be in their corner helping them along the way. Most buyers don't lose homes because they're unqualified. They're already pre approved. They lose because they aren't prepared for the market that they're competing in. Yes, there's more inventory than we've seen in years, but in many price points, there still aren't enough homes to meet the demand. And where demand exists, competition follows. And that's stressful. Buyers often struggle because what they don't understand is the pricing strategy, how to negotiate confidently on the contract, how to compete without overextending themselves. My role is to coach you through the entire process so you know what to expect at each stage. So there are fewer surprises and you secure a home that fits your budget and you love. That starts with education, strategy, and clear expectations, not guesswork. I recently worked with a first time home buyer who needed exactly that. We toured homes intentionally so she understood what was realistic in her price point. I explained how competitive offers actually work in our market and when it made sense to hold strong on our offer or be a little bit more flexible. She won a home in her preferred area within her timeline. After inspections, I negotiated key repairs that needed to happen and I secured money back at closing so she could make those repairs, including replacing the roof. She also worked with one of my preferred lenders who placed her in a program with a low interest rate that covered most of her closing costs. Before move in, my professional cleaning and carpet teams went in, prepared the home for her, and I helped coordinate new locks so everything was secure on day one. Because the goal isn't just opening doors and touring homes, it's making sure you feel confident every step of the way and you make the right offer at the right time. Buying a home is emotional, but it doesn't have to feel chaotic. You don't need more tabs open, Googling, searching for an agent who will represent you. You're smart. And what you need is a straightforward, clear plan of action. And you need someone who understands the market well enough to guide you through it and all the steps along the way. If you're buying and want to feel prepared instead of overwhelmed, your next step is pretty simple. You don't have to search anymore. Schedule a buyer strategy call with me. We'll map out what's realistic, what's smart for you, and what comes next based on today's market, not outdated information from years ago. When you're ready to move forward, you won't be guessing. You'll know what to expect and you'll be guided through the process to secure your new home.